Hello, I'm Melinda NailFanatic, and I'm here to do the Love, Peace, and Happiness Divine Download. This channeled tarot reading is being recorded on June 23rd, 2020. Its messages are timeless, and so if you're finding it way after the date, that's okay. I'm sure there's a perfect blessing in this for you. So I've just sent my live notifications. And when I do the Love, Peace, and Happiness Divine Download, you have the opportunity to receive a live mini reading at the end of the session for your donation of $5 or more. And details on that are below in the video description box. So I'm just going to send one more quick notification to my Facebook page, and then we'll begin with the words of clarity for love, peace, and happiness to help us embrace these qualities within our own self and in our life. And this is a channel that is about empowerment. And so our whole purpose for doing this is because we absolutely love and adore our brothers and sisters of humanity. And life is hard enough as it is. And if we can help each other through, then that's what we do. So I want to say hi to Lynn and Amber, who I see your comments in the chat. I'm grateful that you're here. Let's just go. What is the words of clarity for us today for love? What's the word of clarity for love? For love, we have shine, shine. Sometimes it's a challenge to shine in love, to let your love shine, because the ego mind comes up and says, I don't like this. I don't like that. I took this personally. But this is an energy that says that we're not falling for that at this time. Hello, Amy and Wanda. Glad that you're here. Let's see what's our word of clarity for peace today. What's our word of clarity for peace today? And we have the word creation. Creation. So I'm getting one of the things that will take us away from peace a lot that's coming through that card is root chakra energy that needs balancing, clearing, and activation. So some of you who are having a really challenging time right now, feeling at peace with yourself, with your life, with the situations on earth as things are unfolding in whole new ways for our society, do some work on your root chakra, because what they're showing me is if you are secure and safe, which are both root chakra energies, then you will know that it's okay to be at peace no matter what's going on. And so fear is a issue that's coming from root chakra, and it will take us out of peace. So for peace, we have to remember that we can create it. It is our creation, the peace that we have. And again, some of us will greatly benefit from doing some work on our root chakra. So recommending some videos for you on YouTube. I actually put a nice one in the stream a while back, but go through the YouTube and to enhance, cleanse, activate, and heal root chakra, you can listen to some solfeggio, some meditations, and use the color red in your apparel, in your cooking, and in your visualizations for meditation. Those things will all help you. And we do recommend that if you feel like you could use some more security and cleanse your root chakra, or activate that root chakra some more, then you go ahead and listen to some of those videos, which you can find some while you're awake on YouTube, and let them play as you sleep. Now, our word of clarity for happiness is attempt. Attempt. So it's interesting that because it's giving me something that I tell people often is it's not you're not trying anything, you're doing it. You're doing the best you can, and you've got to be okay with that. And it's like an attempt is putting the effort forward to accomplish something. Without an attempt, there is no accomplishment, and it's okay to try, but recognize where you're doing something and continue to put that energy forward to embrace happiness in your life. And sometimes it's easier to just get angry or upset or offended or be in a lower vibration because of past patternings wanting to repeat so strongly. And a lot of times it's going to be due to root chakra issues, right? Um, but it's saying that all we have to do is attempt. The awareness that this is something that we would like to accomplish and to embrace for ourselves is more than half the battle. So just continue to put forth your energy to augment your root chakra energies and to build happiness for yourself. And it's not like you don't go from completely depressed to blissed out like in a day or in a moment. you know um True happiness is a constant motion. It's a constant choosing to feel better. The bottom of the deck today is prosperity. Prosperity. And prosperity is having an abundance. It's having wealth. And so you would do well to stop and ask yourself, how is it that I am prosperous now? And give attention to all those places where you have wealth. And I remember for myself, like I couldn't look at my bank account and think that I was wealthy. This was about 4 or 5 years ago, maybe even up to 6 years ago. I was really beginning to do a lot of energetic healing for myself and my own energy, and really learning how my thoughts, my words, and my feelings all were co-creative in my life experience. And so what I began to do was go to where I knew was wealthy. And so I began to count love as wealth. And at that time, there were 6 members in my household. I was the only one working. And the thing that helped me was knowing that when I would come home to a house full of happy, loving children, that was a wealth that people couldn't pay no matter how many billions of dollars they had. That type of love was true wealth. And so I started to shift my perspective of what prosperity and wealth was. And so a lot of us are beginning to do that. And I see that that's true because shine is where love is. So love, our love is shining right now, and we can continue that because it's giving us peace, and it's also giving us encouragement. And I'm hearing the gall to make attempts at different things because we're vibrating so highly right now. So, wherever you are on the scale, maybe you're in a lower vibrational state and you're just wanting to raise that. Maybe you're in that higher vibrational state and now you're jumping to try new things. Wherever you are, it's about being okay with where you are and beginning to give attention to what we do have rather than what we don't have. And I said it a lot um, on this channel, and it's been a while since we said it, so it's definitely time to say it again. If all you have is one left sock and one right shoe, be grateful for that, and you'd be surprised at what else would come for you. Before you know it, you'd have matching socks and matching shoes, and by your gratitude for those, eventually you'd have a house to stock them into, a closet into. So let's go ahead and see what is the Playskool Flashcard message for us today. Thank you, Lord God, for this perfect message for today to help us to empower ourselves to be love, peace, and happiness. Ooh, the 7 pies haven't showed themselves in a while, guys. I love this. So there's 2 messages coming out strong. The 7 pies, 7 is a number of spiritual wholeness. And it's like spiritual wholeness will allow you to materialize anything. So the fact that you're here and you're attracted to this channel and this show today shows that your spirituality is very important to you. And you're working from a place of spirituality that will help you to materialize goods and needs and items in your physical 3D world that will be delightful. Like if you're a pie eater, you eat pie and you love it and you enjoy it. And then the other message that it's giving to me too is, I just got a third message. But the second message was from the movie series, the movie franchise, Men in Black. When they had a problem that they could not understand, they could not see the solution, they didn't catch the the link between the clues. They would go and have pie. And the character by Will Smith, the younger guy, he couldn't understand at first. We got to do all this and all that. I don't remember the lyrics from movies, just FYI. And he's like, and you want to go eat pie? And he's like, yeah, there's no better time to have pie. And so as they're having pie, having conversation about something completely else, getting in other words, energetically getting in vibration of satisfaction. The solutions rushed in, and the answers and the moves they needed to make came through. And so it's asking us, okay, so maybe something is not working out. Maybe you can't see a solution on something. Then how can you move into the energy that is solution oriented, that is attracting the energy of answers and solutions by going into something that's delightful, that is satisfying? Hey Josh, glad to have you here. The third message that I got from that was make a wish. Make a wish. The only wish that you know for sure will not be granted is the one you don't make. Make wishes every day. Make wishes for this. Make wishes for that. Make wishes for all the things that would delight your heart. And you never know what will happen. But if you don't open up that can of worms, you won't get a chance to find out, and we know that for sure. Um, I wish for things, and I've seen them come into my life, from things as simple as a Starbucks coffee to a person with their name on them delivered to my door from Rachel Love, who's a perfect match to my golden heart condition. So it works. Give it a shot. The bottom of the flashcards deck is, ooh, I love it when the fire truck shows up. It says help is on the way. I look at the fire truck in this deck a lot like the Star Tarot card from the major arcanas, because assistance is on the way. When you make your wish, the universe is rushing to assist you. The other thing that's coming about this today is that it's a red fire truck. Again, root chakra. If you feel like you make wishes all the time, you say, but Melinda, I'm constantly making wishes, but I don't get them. Okay, well, do some root chakra work. Maybe you're like, I'm not trying to listen to no meditation videos. Okay, can you wear the color red? Because the color red, if you know consciously that it works on your root chakra, it will do that for you. So there's that energy there coming out again. Let's look at what is the energetic temperature on Earth today with the major arcana deck, just showing what energy is affecting humanity at this time in a profound enough way for it to come out in our reading for everyone. We have the High Priestess. Ooh. The High Priestess is about mystery. So a lot of people are looking at the world and their experience in it right now saying, I don't know what's to come. And we sang Boys to Men yesterday. I don't know where this road is going to lead me. All I know is where I've been and what I've been through, but what's coming next, I don't know. And a lot of people don't know right now, and that's okay. In that space, things are coming in. More information is coming to you. More information is going to be understood by you. And I hear if you feel sleepy, let yourself rest. For a lot of us, sleep is eating pie. if you're having a day that's such a struggle on you emotionally or any other way, taking a nap would be great for you. If you have a problem that's huge, I've used this technique before where I out loud will tell myself, I'm going to take a nap right now. And when I wake up, I'll know everything I need to know about this situation. And I will remember what I need to know. And that has worked out well for me. Um, this is also a card that says a lot of us at this time on earth are tapping into spiritual knowledge, into our higher selves. People are trying to connect to their divine energy, opening up their divine feminine energy, opening up their inner goddess, opening up their intuitive vortex so that they could be more willing to receive. But some of them translate that energy into, they started going to church, they started studying esoterics, mysticism. Somebody started reading tarot cards. A lot of people are going to be searching for spiritual guidance at this time. That the high priestess is going to be highly sought after. The one who reads the tarot cards, the runes, the astrology, the one who channels, the one who works with crystals, the ones who work with Reiki, the ones who do access bars treatments, and various other modalities of spiritual healing work will be highly sought after at this time because of the fact that people are seeking answers and that spiritual aspect is waking up strongly. I got your message, Amber. I'm so grateful. I'm looking forward to doing a personal mini reading for you. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. We have the Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune is a twist of fate, a change of destiny. If fate was looking down, feeling down, then it's about to swing up. What was up goes down, and what was down goes up. The Wheel of Fortune is a card that right now is speaking to me about the pendulum shift that I was talking about for years before I even got as awake as I am. Like, I didn't know what I was saying when I was saying it. Hello, Bone Shaker. But what I knew was I would tell some of my nail clients, the rule of the dark has been going on for so long. To survive and prosper in this world, you have to be deceptive, lying, manipulative, violent, or some other type of way, underhanded and dirty. If you're a person who is honest, loving, kind, and considerate, you don't get anywhere in this world because the dark energies have been ruling this planet for so long. And I will follow that up by displaying, the pendulum, however, must shift and swing the other way at some point. I said, and for thousands of years, it's been swinging to the rule of the dark. And now we're in that place where the pendulum has swung the other way. And it's barely beginning to pick up its momentum going towards the light. So now is a time where it behooves us more than any other to be in the light, to know the light, not to just be in the dark and not to think that only the dark is going to prosper. And we're going to see more and more evidence of that within the years to come, but also within coming generations. And the thing about it is we had feminine rule in our society long before we had masculine rule in our society. Welcome back, Michael. And the thing of it is, now is the time to come in from the balanced place. See, light and dark are there, decisions made with the knowledge of the light and the dark. So now is the time where balance has to be there. But as far as the dark ruling the day and that being the only way, those days are over, and you're going to find more and more evidence of that. But where does this take us? We don't really know. This is a whole new energy for humanity. We've never lived this experience before. What we're living in this energy has been talked about by the gurus, the sages, the ascended masters, and such for thousands of years, and has been looked forward to for just as long. All the religions talk about a time of enlightenment, a time of awakening, a time of the consciousness of love. So let's go ahead and get into our general experience, what wants to come out of the cards today for our experience. And we will discuss that. But I'm getting, continue to shine love, because the dark is only transmuted through when the light hits it, And remember that everywhere you shine your light, there isn't always conscious recognition of that, but the soul is always going to catch it. The spirit will always catch it. Their energy will always catch it. Which vernacular do you choose? Syncretism is a language that I like to use. So let's see, what is the experience that you want to talk about today, listeners? What is the experience that needs to come through this message today? Thank you, thank you, thank you. With accuracy, clarity, and truth, in love of my brothers and sisters of humanity, for their highest, latest, and brightest good, for their overall love, peace, health, wealth, and happiness. 2 more shuffles I hear. Okay. And 1 more shuffle. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And there's a mantra that will assist everything in our life. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 1 for the body, 1 for the heart, 1 for the mind, 1 for the spirit. Divine truth. Let me see, speak and hear it. All right, so let's see what's going on. Where are you at today? You are the 9 of Swords. Oh boy, there it is. There's the worry and the fear. Some of you are coming to this channel because you're in a state of worry or fear. You may be experiencing some insomnia. You could be finding yourself up late in worry. That is, of course, the lower vibration of this card. Feeling like somehow this has to end. Again, somebody is looking for solutions to the end of a mental issue. Like there's a mental pattern that has gone on for so long, and you're open to solutions. So worry and depression are the lowest vibrations of this card. The highest vibrations of this card, because just like words sometimes have 2 meanings, all tarot cards have more than 1 meaning. And the highest vibration of this card, as we had channeled the meaning years ago, is the alignment of thought that will lead to conclusion. In other words, there are things you know and information that you've gathered, and this is a putting everything together. See, the swords are organized and hung on the wall. They did not get there by themselves. So this is you doing the work about what has been bothering you, what has been keeping you up, what is the issue that's been on your mind, doing the work to get those thoughts in alignment so that there's no cross current, so that all of your ideas are headed the same way, And so this can be done through asking in prayer, and this can be done through simply going for the pie. So somebody is just simply saying, you know what, I'm going to take a nap, and when I wake up, I'll be a lot clearer on my direction. I also get a message here where somebody has been proposed an offer, but there's some doubt there. And I feel like, even though I just said it in past tense, I get this is coming within 3 days. I hear this is coming within 3 days. You'll be receiving an opportunity. Somebody's going to communicate to you. You'll get either a message, a text message, an email, or a letter. And there'll be some doubt, but there'll also be some wanting to accept immediately. And so give yourself a night to rest on it and assert that as you sleep, what you need to know will be with you. And when you wake, you'll know exactly what to do. What is crossing you in this state is the 4 of Cups. I believe this card was in the same position yesterday. An opportunity is coming in that you don't expect. This card can speak greatly to the energy of complacency in one of its lower vibrations. Where like, that could be better for you, but you're used to being where you're at. And sometimes sitting there and complaining about what you don't have is a lot more comfortable than accepting it when it comes your way. So there's an opportunity coming here. And will you take your focus and even give attention to it, or will you remain complacent? Let's see what's below you. See what we can get more of. We have a bonus card, meaning that the energy of what's below you is being amplified and intensified today, and that is the King of Pentacles. So I hear somebody is in worry about their property, about their financial status, and somebody else is just like, my whole freaking life, There's some deep worry about that for someone. There's another person here, and that of course is a lower vibration. Somebody in this lower vibration, somebody is concerned about either a landlord, maybe COVID had you out of work, and so you're trying to figure out how you're going to reconcile all the bills. For somebody else, this is about a boss, an employer who is been very harsh lately, and you don't really know what to expect next, but you know that it used to be good, and all of a sudden I'm hearing the word tyrant. Somebody is dealing with a tyrant. So, in the higher vibration of this, there is someone here who's watching the show who is aligning their thoughts, because you have opportunity, because it's like somebody's got a huge windfall in their lap. You're actually sitting very financially independent, and where you could be the King of Pentacles and literally go for whatever you want financially, make a move. Somebody is shopping for a home, somebody's shopping for a car, somebody is like, where am I going to invest this money? I got to do something. I want a huge return to come from this, right? And so on the higher vibration, somebody is taking a time overnight, or maybe a couple of nights, to really plan ahead and make sure that the move that they make forward is aligned with all of the beliefs they have for what they want and the goals, because they're trying to keep everything moving in a harmonistic way. And so that's going on. Somebody else is being concerned about a person that they know who's a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo masculine energy. Um, there was a rejection here, and there's some concern for a person, and that person has made a mark in your experience. So let's see what's behind you. The Ace of Cups. I'm picking up on the energy of a woman who is big concern is about a miscarriage. She had a miscarriage. She has 3 living children, but I feel like most recently she had a miscarriage, and she's living in a lot of regret and remorse, because I believe that she either took some medicine, or maybe she had some alcohol, and whatever it was that she did, she's giving herself a lot of blame for this miscarriage. Her mate could even be saying little things that have made her feel very, very guilty. And so there's a person here who's dealing with that. And I hear for you, if this is you, that it's not a blame game here. Everything is happening in the way that it needed to happen. So it's important for you to find your courage to move forward. And many women after a miscarriage have a child, and we've heard it energetically before for different individuals, that there's, for whatever reason, the body will sometimes prepare itself to carry a child by passing an embryo. So I know that's not what you want to hear, but that is the message for you if that's you. Let's see what's above you in this reading. We have the King of Wands. So somebody's saying, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Again, I have a person here who's focused on looking to start a business and move forward with an investment, because you've got this windfall, and it's like, that you did it spiritually. You did it through the money draws. You did it through affirmations. You did it through meditation. Let's look at the energy that's unfolding is the Fool. The Fool means nothing and everything, because within nothing there is everything. You don't know what you know until you learn it, and you don't know what you don't know. But the Fool says, show some trust. And this is a fresh beginning. Okay. So, yes, there is a woman who has, wow. Wow. I just picked up a whole nother energy. Whoa. There is a woman who's going to find this video, one who had a miscarriage and who is really grateful that that miscarriage was there, or possibly she had an abortion. Why? Because she's married to one man and she knows that pregnancy came from an external third party interaction. So she has either miscarried or intentionally terminated the pregnancy. And they're saying you need to be very careful, because if you continue forward, all of these energies of the sneakiness and the deception will catch up to you anyways, child born or unborn. So they're saying you need to really let go of all the idea that it's okay. It's one thing if you're in a polyamorous couple and everybody's on board, or everybody knows, hey, I'm dating other people, I'm not really ready to commit to one soul, so I'm out here selling my raw oats. It's one thing if you're in that energy, but if you're with somebody who believes that you're committed to them and you're out there doing things on the side, the energy is going to catch up to you, so you want to let that go. It's not advisable that you continue. Let's look at your approach in this. 8 of Swords. This is saying somebody is really stuck up in their head, cannot get their head around this opportunity here. Somebody who has been really focused on on getting their thoughts in alignment. It's like you're further along your path than you know you are. Excuse me, salud. And I feel like there's a person here who has, you have a plan. There's something that you really want to do. And you have the opportunity to do it. But to do it means you're going to have to let go of this person who you care for. It means that you're going to have to let go of a career that you care for. It means that you're going to have to make a decision between two people for someone. Let's see how you're being looked at as the Moon. Ooh, whoever is keeping this secret about, either you could be keeping the secret about the pregnancy, or you could be keeping a secret about 2 different partners. I really feel like whoever these people are, they can sense it. They can pick it up. They feel it. They may not have said anything, but they can feel it. You're on the list, KGB. We'll get to your reading in turn. I see a partner here I see a gay male couple, gay male couple, and I feel like you are trying to offer this person a real commitment, but they seem to be resistant to it, and they seem so freaking emotional. It's like they're getting mad when you when you even make this offer to them. I feel like this person likes the romance, and they like the taboo of it. They like the unknown, and it's like if you put a proposal on the table like that to them, they feel like, well, the fucking mystery is gone now. Where's the playfulness in this? Innermost emotions, we have the Judgment card. So somebody here feels like this is a fresh chance. Again, the person, whoever was dealing with the rebirth, you're dealing with a rebirth because of a miscarriage or an abortion. You're like, this is my chance to fix this. And I feel like the person that you're with because I talked about somebody who did this because you're with one person and that was from your external lover. That it was foolish of you to even look at that other person. It was foolish of you to go for this other party. And you're so thankful and grateful right now that you have this chance to reestablish your relationship with your partner. Um, but your partner knows that there's a secret. They know that there's something you're not telling them. So let's see what's the outcomes here. The Knight of Wands is here. I want to clarify this before I talk further. The Eight of Cups, the Nine of Wands, walking on, strength and guardedness, protection, the Queen of Wands. Okay, so I feel like the outcome of this is, first off, there's huge change coming. Somebody is really gonna have to make a change. I do feel like whatever was done in the dark is gonna come to light, and if you aren't the one who finds a tactful way to bring it out into the light, yeah, there's gonna be an argument. There could be a fight. There could be a blow up of some sort. I feel like this whole situation is really inspiring you to move forward and protect your assets, protect what you've built for yourself, and to really let how you feel inside come out into the world. So I feel like we talked about somebody who had um, been looking for how to invest, how to create in business. I feel like you're going into something with security. I want you to know that that's going to work out very well. I feel like it's going to um, pick up faster than you believe. Okay, and security can be, I'm getting security in both meanings of the word, how appropriate considering what we spoke about, each card having two meanings, right? Um, so you could be talking about financial securities as far as like investing in stocks and bonds or however that works, whatever securities are. I don't really know, but that's how it's coming through. Or somebody else, you're looking at, I'm picking up strongly the energy of like security through technology. I'm picking up like the energy of like home security or even private security. Okay. Um, what else do you want to talk about? They're saying trust in your capacity to follow through and carry forward with what you have been inspired to do. I feel like you're going to, first off, somebody who is moving forward in your spiritual pursuits or in business pursuits, and it could be both for you because we did speak about tarot readers, astrologers, rune readers, reikis, and different healers in the energy of healing. I feel like you're going, if you follow the inspired course of action, you'll find that things are going to move really quickly, and somehow you will skip a level, whatever that means. So there's like some sort of um, steps that need to be taken. So it's like skipping a step and leveling up really quickly. I want to say that we have both the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. So somebody who's trying to decide here between two partners, I feel like you're going to set out on a new romantic journey with somebody who is a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius for sure. All right, let me see what's at the bottom of the deck. We have the Hierophant. So that confirms further that for someone, we were talking about a marriage where somebody actually stepped outside of a marriage. Somebody is actually who stepped outside of their marriage is going to go ahead and call it quits. They're going to be leaving that marriage and they're going to stay with the person that they cheated with. That's wild. Because they're showing me somebody who I read for that I know. So we're just going to leave that alone. That's private info. I feel like the person you married feels like somebody you were connected with for so long, but it seems like this person came in with a lot of baggage. And so this whole relationship came with a lot of baggage. For some of you, you've really had a lot of hard life lessons lately, and it's like, I don't want to learn another life lesson. Can you just take it back? But you don't know what you don't know, and what I do know for you is that you are being trained trained to go out and make a change in a world that is changing, and you can't think about anything else but this right now. It's all that's on your mind. So with that being said and done, I'm going to check all of my notifications and just see what I've got going on here. Somebody said that they sent their donation. Let me go ahead and look. Going to the top. If you have challenges getting notifications through YouTube, you can follow the directions below the video for more. Okay. So I have Wanda was the first one to send through her $5. And then I got $5 today from Donald. And what else? I see that I have $9.99 from KGB. Okay. K, you would need to send your donation in. Okay. So let me just check one more before I get started, and then I'll go back through and check again afterwards. Okay. I think we're good. So Wanda, and then Donald, and then KGB. So I'm using my Housewives Tarot again. I just can't get over it. So I'm going to go ahead and keep using it. All right. Should Wanda apply for the loan? Let's see. This is a yes or no. So let's see, Lesser Scott, what is the perfect, accurate, clear, and true answer for Wanda? Should she apply for the loan? She wants to know if she should apply for the loan. So if there's an ace, and it must be an ace, within the first 13 cards, then the answer is a clear and specific yes. If there is not an ace within 13 cards, then that is a clear and specific no. That's the rules, and that's how it goes. We will start drawing cards once the first card has flipped out. So we're just going to do this until the first card comes out, and there it is. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, the 10th card says yes. Yes, you should go ahead and put your application in for the loan. It's the Ace of Wands. The bottom of the deck is the Ace of Swords. That's a yes, yes. Yes, yes, go get your loan. Now is the time. Awesome, Wanda. I hope that serves you well. Next, let's see. Donald. I'm excited to do your message for you. What is the perfect message now for Donald? And I don't see Donald in the comments, so if you could just comment and let me know that you were the one who sent this from this account, I'd appreciate it. Ooh, okay, hold on. I got to do yours over again because that's just like a lot. So what do I feel that there's some surprise coming your way. I feel like something falling out, something falling in your lap, okay? Okay. All right, Amber, thank you for that clarification, Amber. So for Amber, what is the perfect message for Amber at this time, Lester Scott? Let's see, what is the perfect message for Amber at this time? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Amber would like her perfect message now with accuracy, clarity, and truth. What is the perfect message for Amber? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Amber, you're coming out with the Six of Pentacles. This is good because it says to me that you used to feel a lot more financial pinch, and now you're finally feeling some ease and flow in your finances. I feel like there is something delicious that you really want. You are being advised to entertain yourself and allow yourself to receive that. I feel like you have somebody who could be looking at you like this little boy is looking at this plate of cookies. Just want to eat you up. This is some connection that is going to bring out a lot of your sensuality, a lot of sexuality, a lot of attraction here. But I feel like for you, this is a very important step, because I feel that you haven't had this type of freedom. You haven't given yourself this type of freedom before. I do feel like what you allow yourself to engage in right now with feeling more financial abundance and feeling more romantic fluidity, more romantic flow, will grow. It's going to continue to grow. So, what seems like a lightweight flirtation with life right now, whether it's through finances and or romances, which I feel like it's in both, is going to grow. So, continue to enjoy. Now, here's one thing that's coming through for those who, and this is particularly for you, Amber, but others will understand and need this message as well, because the information is principled. When you've been used to not really having enough, financially especially, and then you begin to have an abundance and you find your prosperity, um, this is a common misstep that many do, which is they begin to worry about losing what they have instead of being grateful and counting the blessings and enjoying what they have. So this is why you have people. For example, I met a person who told me, yeah, I got $100,000 from life insurance when my mom died. And a year later, that shit was gone. And I'm thinking to myself, I got $15,000 in 2007 when my mom died. And I have lived off of it all this time and just cashed out more than what I got initially. How do you get rid of $100,000 and you ain't left with nothing, right? But what was it? It's people who are holding on to fear. I'm afraid I'm not going to have enough, and then they make other decisions that will literally cause it all to go away. So this is why you have a lot of people who will win $1 million, or they're coming to an inheritance, and before you know it, it's gone, or they've gotten sick and croaked over as soon as they got everything they wanted, because their alignment is in fear instead of in receptivity, instead of in gratitude and appreciation. So enjoy the wealth that you have acquired and continue to be open to flow that energy, is the message that I have for you. So let go of fears, because it's really here, it's really yours, and fear has the power to remove anything from your life. In other words, what you fear tends to materialize in your experience very quickly. So I hope that helps you so much. Amber says, awesome sauce. Thank you so very much. Finances and my marriage have both been growing a lot lately. Thank you for reminding me not to hold on to fear with finances. Enjoy it. I will. That's wonderful. I'm glad to hear it. Salud. Cheers to you. Mm. All right, KGB, you're up next, darling. And Sandra, you are on the list. So, KGB. Hello, Melinda. What should I know about my connection with Pisces? I am Taurus, sending you a big hug. Well, one thing I want to tell you from this, those two zodiac signs that you said, there's something that came out in the general that could be very applicable for you, because the bottom of the deck was the Hierophant, which is the Taurus card. And in your environment, in this spread that I did for the general, is the card of the moon, which represents Pisces when I read. So, KGB, rewind this message after we finish the show and watch that again and pay attention to where it makes your soul strings sing, where your heart resonates with it. But let's see, what does KGB need to know about her connection, about the connection between Taurus and Pisces that they have? I'm sorry, I don't know if you're a feminine or a masculine, so we're just going to say yours. Okay, so show me KGB's connection between Taurus and Pisces. A message for KGB, please, Lesser Scott. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What does KGB need to know? Okay. Three of Pentacles. I see you want to build this relationship up. The Ten of Wands is the relationship saying that it's about to level up. Something is changing in this relationship. The Sun on your partner's side is, oh, you are a female. Okay. So the Sun on your partner's side is saying that your partner is very happy. I feel like I feel like, why are you watching the reading? I feel like everything is good. I feel like something is changing though. So something is ending in the relationship, but I don't feel like the relationship is ending. Your partner coming out as the sun is saying that there is a lot of truth. There's a lot of connection there. Oh, have you been? The only other possible thing that I see that could be here is if you have been entertaining another party, you need to cut that shit out. I see that right here as a possibility. Whoever this Pisces person that you're interested in, they're coming to you with the truth. They're coming to you. Okay, I got it. So your Pisces person is being honest with you. You're the one that they're with, but I feel like you create a lot of fear of third party situations in your head. Okay, I feel like you create a lot of third party situations in your head. The Ten of Wands, this is talking about some kind of ending. I feel like your partner has a lot of the Sun is a card of happiness. So you're talking about a connection with the Pisces, like something's changed in the relationship. Maybe it's where you live, or maybe it's where you work. If there was a third party situation, I feel like that's coming to an end. And I feel like if there was a third party situation, it was on your part, not your partner's part. Because in this card, there is two people. It's two people. On this part, it's the Three of Pentacles. And in a relationship spread, that could totally be third parties. So decisions need to be made about secrets that were kept. This was a love connection. And it could really grow. There is a Seven of Pentacles below. Let me see what we have here. We're not together. Yes, he's with someone else. So yeah, okay, well, then in that case, with that information, let it go. You need to let it go, because all you're doing is overburdening yourself thinking about it. And that's why you're showing up with the third party energy, because he's over there. He's happy. He's made his choice. He's happy. So now your job is for you to figure out how you're going to find your happiness. And it's not over there by going on and on and on about somebody who is with another person. Like, you have a connection with him. Yeah, but that's not the only connection you have, and it's not the only connection you're going to have. So that makes sense why I saw it ending then. All right, so that is the message that I have for you, my dear. I'm hearing for you moving forward. It is going to benefit you greatly if you could take your energy off of him and the other person and put it more to you and what satisfies you. Because from the energy of satisfaction, from being in a satisfied state of mind, is the only way you're going to attract anything that's satisfying into your life. But by continuing to dwell upon a relationship with somebody else that you're not involved in, it's not going to benefit you at all. As a matter of fact, it'll attract another situation that is very similar. Very similar. You have a connection to that person, but it's like you need to let it go. The advice for you is you need to let it go, because he is happy where he is. And it's you coming across as a third party. If this is somebody you haven't been with before, then you are coming across as a third party. And that's not a beneficial energy to be. He's happy where he is. Leave him alone. Okay, I'm sorry if you don't like the message. I don't get paid to make you feel better. I get paid to tell you the truth, and that's what God wants me to do. I do feel that there is, what I read at first is like the opportunity, the option that's available for you should you choose to get your head out of his relationship and focus more on what makes you happy. Then there is somebody that you can build with coming up. There's somebody who will be very happy with you, but nobody's going to be happy with you until you're happy with yourself. And that's a cold, hard pill to swallow, but it's definitely something that you can do. All right. All right. So I got Sandra Salgado. I don't see any messages for you as far as specific what you want me to talk about. So thank you for your donation. And let's see what's the messages for Sandra. Lord God, thank you. What is a perfect message for Sandra? Perfect message for Sandra at this time. Thank you. What is the perfect message for Sandra? Okay, Sandra. You're coming out as the Knight of Cups. So, Sandra, I feel like you got your eye on somebody because they seem to be really sweet and really kind. There's somebody that when you look at them, it makes your heartstrings sing. Yes, but I feel like you've been through a lot in the past relationships, you know? And I feel like you're wanting to take a risk. I'm feeling that you want to try and embrace this opportunity that's presented for you. But I feel like there's some doubt there. I feel like there's some challenges there. I feel like this person is coming to you with their emotion. They're coming with pure emotion. So they are truly attracted to you. They feel a connection to you, right? But I feel like you have a lot of doubts because you've been hurt a lot before, you know, so that makes it hard to trust moving forward. And I feel like trust issues are at the helm. I feel like whoever this person is that is coming in, and this can be as deep as a romantic connection, or this could be, you know, your young cousin that really loves you, and they're coming in and they want to be helpful, and they see maybe you haven't been feeling so well lately, or they just like being around you. You know what I'm saying? This could be something as simple as a cousin or a friend. But I do feel like somewhere in the mix, if it's not actually a romantic person coming your way, then the feelings that are going on has a lot to do with the romantic connections, and where you've been hurt a lot in past relationships is coming up because, you know, when you find someone you're interested in, all those old fears are triggered. And I feel like they're being triggered, a lot of them, just through repetitive, like the mind is so repetitive habit, repetitive patterning, repetitive behaviors. And so there, the advice for you in this, I'm getting the word flirtation, is to keep it lighthearted and going with the flow, to make sure that it's enjoyable. Find the fun in it, enjoy the fun of it. And I feel like there's a lot of room for play. I feel like there's a lot of room for fun and play. And in my head, what flashed through was um, there's a down here. This show is from Las Vegas, and down here on the Fremont, there's a, a bar that has a industrial adult teeter totter in the backyard, you know. And so what I saw was me playing on the teeter totter and just laughing and giggling like a kid. And so it's like, keep it lighthearted, keep it fun, enjoy the energy of play is what I get for you. um, and I hope that that message is helpful. So feel free to put your questions in when you send your super chats. If you want, the more clear and specific your questions are, the more clear and specific your answers will be. You can include a subject, you can include specifics, or you can leave it up in the air. And if you leave it up in the air, I'm just going to be able to speak from whatever channels through, and that will always be of service, you know, from me to you. So this is our show for today, and I am thankful and grateful that you've joined me. So until next time, I absolutely love and adore the part of me that aligns with you, the golden thread that shines all the way through, called love and peace and happiness. And in the meantime, in between time, you can treat yourself at lphtarot.com, as in love, peace, and happiness to you and yours, and of course me and mine. Until next time, latest.